Alright guys, how's it going? Let's talk about Virgil van Dijk. Now I know that some of these content creators on social media, these aggregators, these Twitter twats, I know they've been running exclusives, that Virgil van Dijk has signed a deal and it's been kept top secret. Everyone's in on it because they don't want to put Trent under pressure and all that, And some people actually believe that shit as well. Can you believe that? But he hasn't agreed a new deal with Liverpool as yet. And he's provided another update, if you like. I don't know if you can call it an update, but basically the latest quotes from Virgil, if you haven't seen them, are as follows. I am feeling good. What the future brings, I have no idea. Anyone who says they know, they are absolutely wrong, right? Now, if you want to believe that Virgil van Dijk is coming out and saying stuff like that to the media, to friends, to family, to whoever, as it's all part of some conspiracy, because of Trent not signing a deal, then you'll need your head testing, right? My peoples around here, my regulars, there's no way in a million fucking years that they will believe any of that nonsense. Now, what is also interesting is that at last night's game, Virgil van Dijk's representatives were at Anfield, and they were in the director's box. They weren't just shoved in a stand somewhere, you know what I mean, with a couple of tickets off the player. They were there last night on business, right? So this is positive, and keep these open, keep them open, and we'll see if we see anything in due course. I think, to be honest with you, now this is only opinion, those are facts, right? What I've given you so far. My opinion is with what's he called? Rami Abbas, with Rami Abbas, Mo Salah's agent, being in London the other day. Do you remember he put a thing on his Instagram, showing he was in London? People worked out it was London because of the phone box, the flags, the black cabs. Dunk knows best. I did a bit more digging and found out exactly where he fucking was. He was within walking distance of the Liverpool Football Club offices in London. With him popping up in London at the end of the transfer window, and Virgil van Dijk's representatives now being at last night's game all around the same time, suggests to me positive movements, I think, guys. I really do. And I'm not someone that clutches. When people want something to happen, they start to believe anything. Yeah, it sounds like that could be right, He might have signed a deal and they're keeping it up because they want to believe it. Right? I'm not a fanboy. I'm not like just saying this because I want to believe it. It just makes sense. It's common sense to me. The transfer window's closed. The club needs some good news soon. There's only a few months left before the season ends. So anyone, any of these numpties on social media running exclusives, they can easily look back in 12 weeks and say, we told you, you know what I mean? Be aware, it's obvious now. They don't give you an exclusive in September, October and November, do they? With big claims. They wait until they can fall into a window of safety. And there's usually a disclaimer anyway, such as Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk have signed, inked new contracts, but then they have the disclaimer, but the club's not going to tell you about it yet because they're protecting Trent. What a load of shit. Anyway, so there's some facts. The facts are Virgil van Dijk stating again, nothing to tell you, basically. The exact quotes I've read to you earlier in the video. And second, his peoples were there last night on business with Richard Hughes. So positives, I think, guys. I don't believe in a million years that Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk will leave Liverpool, because there would be fucking holy hell on. And you have to remember, if you are an agent representing Mo Salah, for example, Rami Abbas, whatever he's called, Rami Abbas, he knows this. He's in a strong position because he knows they can't let Mo Salah leave Liverpool on a free. But then Liverpool, Richard Hughes, for example, he knows that who's going to offer Mo Salah what we're offering him financially other than the Saudis, where he doesn't want to go, right? So that's why you've got that standoff in that situation. I expect those two situations to be ironed out in due course. I expect Trent Alexander-Arnold to move to Real Madrid in the summer. I'm allowed to change my opinion, all right? But as it is right now, that's what I think is going to happen with those three players. All right, guys? I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not here to entertain you. I'm just trying to keep you updated with things and give you my opinions. Believe it or not, some people are interested. So if you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. I love your feedback. And if you want to buy me a coffee or a beer, I'm hoping to have a beer tomorrow afternoon, to be honest with you, when I go to England. Hit the super thanks, the love heart button under the video, and I'll give a shout out in my next morning briefing and tell everyone how fucking amazing you are. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. I'll be live on here at 1 o'clock this afternoon UK time. If you want to come along for a natter, it'll be the last live stream for a few days. All right, guys, cheers.